Yo, what's up, YouTube? I hope you are all having a great day. It's Tuesday. Get excited, get pumped. We got a new pack that came out today, Blessings of Nature. Okay. So I'm just gonna, in this video, we're just gonna go through the pack, look at a few of the cards. I know tier elements are in here. It's been the hype, the talk of the town. Everyone's gonna run it. We're gonna see the fields explode like that one meme at the YCS or whatever that event was. I per se haven't played them myself. Been out of the actual um, community for a while now. I play still online. Totally different format. I know, I get it. I've done my YCSs. I've topped my regionals. I've gone to nationals almost every year during my time I was playing 6, 7 years or whatever. Love the game. Still playing it to this day, as you can see. Um, but let's get into it. And before we go get into this, yeah, let's hit hit a comment. What are you most excited for in this pack? Because I know everyone got tier elements. I don't even want to see that in the comments. Don't even give me tier elements because we already know that. I already see the Amazonis right here. Honestly, those are kind of cool. They got some support. I've known Amazonis from like when the game first started with May or whatever, one of the characters who played her. Well, she played harpies, but I think there was a time where she played Amazons for a little bit. Back in the day where you would burn 500 damage to your opponent. It's so cool. Um, but let's go ahead and get into this. Um, Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please do subscribe and subscribe to my other channel actually too. Other channel is about traveling, seeing the world, going through great challenges, and then I make like music videos and I kind of collage them together and make these cool videos, funny videos. So check them out, check them out. Let's go ahead and jump into this pack though, without further ado. So let's see what we got in this pack. We already know the tier elements are busted. Starting off with some of these ultras. Let's look at this Sylvian girl. Sylvians were cool back in the day. I'm not sure what this is doing. It's a link 2 though, which is good. If it's link 7, you can choose 1 to 3, or special summon up to 2 excavated plant monsters, but they cannot be used as link materials. And there are many cards in the graveyard. You can target one plant monster in your graveyard that has that level. Level of monsters as hard points to become that same level. All right, there you go. So you can automatic exceed with him, or I don't think they synchro. They always had like the level 8 synchro exceeds. Ooh, joyous Malefics. Who is this? It's a beast. Does it go with the Madolches? No, it doesn't. So it looks like it's its own archetype. You can D-dash one on this card. Your Malefic monsters can attack directly. Alright, she's 2000. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one beast monster you control, return that target to the extract, then you can special summon level 2 or lower beast monsters from your deck, from your graveyard, up to the number of materials that monster had. Interesting. So this I can see in sprite engines. Definitely in a sprite engine now. It's level 2. It basically can replace Heartland Draco, who can attack directly. So you could honestly use this in sprites. Is it? Oh, it's only the 2 level beasts. I think the Nimble Manga package was beasts, right? If I'm not mistaken, if you run that in your engine. Tier elements. So this is the one that when it hits the board, it shuffles an opponent's card back into the deck. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card, and if you do, send one tier element card from your deck to your graveyard. Pretty good. Usually I see that, and this one, uh, opening turn, they will activate this one. This is basically negates a special summon. You know, it's not as good as Dolka, obviously, because Dolka can do it twice. But it's still pretty good nonetheless. Other monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. That's an interesting piece I did not know about her. Um, and then obviously when you used her effect and negate something, destroy it, you can send one Telement card from your hand or face up on the field to the graveyard. And if this fusion card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon it. So they all basically, if they get sent to the graveyard, the 2 fusions, they basically replace themselves. I guess there's 3 fusions. One over here too as well. That's only a super that actually got limited over here. So If this card is special summon, you could take one tier element card from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can target one target one monster you control, special summon one tier monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, send that target to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you could send the top 5 cards of your graveyard to your deck. So that's basically probably why I got hit, because sending 5 cards to the graveyard is massive, and especially when you run the Ishizus, other mill engines, Shadows, all of them. You really create a powerful engine that can just keep going. Uh, Amazonas Augusta. Okay, here we go. Here's some new cards. Your opponent cannot target other Amazon cards you control with card effects. Also, these cards cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay, can't be targeted and cannot be destroyed. She's a powerhouse. If this card has fusion summon using the Empress or the Queen as material, it can make a second attack additionally. If this fusion summoned, you can special summon one Amazonas monster from your deck if this card is fusion summoned. Okay, so you have to use a fusion monster and a fusion or a regular monster. Uh, hmm, interesting. I'd have to see what other support they had to help pull that off. Here's another one, Amazon Princess. So this card is treated as queen. All right, there you go. That's even father for the fusion, big fusion. If this card is normal summon special summon, you can add one Amazon spell trap card from your deck to your hand. If it's anything like a fusion card, this is a good card. Then this is your starter right here. Um, you can only use the effect of Amazon First once return. When this card declares an attack, you can send one other card from your hand to the graveyard, special summon one Amazon from your deck in defense position, but it doesn't even negate the attack. Okay, interesting. Uh, with 1200 attack, I don't know how much attacking you'll be doing with this, so I don't know how I feel about that effect. This card, I read it a little bit earlier, Genome Material. It's kind of like anti-meta, or not anti-meta, but basically a new hand trap that's Fairy Earth, so I could see it being played in Ishizus and TEARLAMENTS, but you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls this turn. That monster cannot be attributed or used as fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link. So maybe not even in the mirror match, because when they fuse, they use their graveyard, so it kind of would be pointless to target a monster that have face up on the field. So maybe not that good. Definitely a good side card if this was best out of 3. Okay, so this is one of them that you can reveal in your hand, special summon it, send the top 3 cards from your. Oh, you can send one monster from your hand to the grave, then send 3 cards. Okay, so she also dumps from the hand, special summons, and then sends the top 3 cards. And then if this card is sent itself, you can use it as a fusion material by placing those fusion materials, including this card, into the grave, or place them on the bottom of the deck in any order. So you basically put the materials back into the bottom of the deck. She has 1800 attack, which makes her perfect. Stratos material right there. I do like that. Let's jump down to the next line here. We have TEARLAMENTS Reinhardt. Oh my god, we got Reinhardt in here. Reinhardt! My favorite game of all time. This is a card, normal or special summon. You can send one Terran monster from your deck to the grave, and if this card is sent from the graveyard by that card effect, you can special summon this card. Okay, so I don't really remember seeing him too much. I played a few games already. I didn't see him too much. This is an interesting piece right here. It's a level 4 Earth Fairy, so I thought initially it would be part of the TEARLAMENTS, but I don't think so at all after reading the effects. So these Venus, I want to say Venusaura Philosophical, but that's not nowhere near close. But whatever, that archetype right there, that one, that one, that one. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. You can kind of let me know down below. I don't like that it doesn't have any powerful attack, but then you can special summon one Earth monster from your graveyard. So it looks like Earth for sure. Earth support, good Earth support. Here's a little bit more piece to the puzzle for her. This is Vera of the Venusaur's Goddess. Once per turn, when a monster effect is activated and your opponent resolves, if you control 5 or more Earth monsters, you can negate that effect. Wait, what? Once per turn, when the effect is activated by your opponent resolves. If you control 5 or more Earth monsters, you can negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. You need 5 or more Earth monsters. You can only use the effect of its return. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Take control of it, and if you do, becomes Earth. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one Earth monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Okay, so it looks like she can steal something, then she can special something on your opponent's turn, so that gives you 3 monsters. So when you summon her out, if you at least have 2 monsters on board, and your opponent has 1, then, you know, you can actually do some work with her. So, decent, decent. That's why she's a 3,000 booty, so you probably set this in defense unless you're going for game. Take control of their monster, attack for 24 on whatever monster they had. Because it can attack, right? Take control of it, and if you do, it becomes Earth. Yeah, and it doesn't even. You don't even have to give it back to the end phase. So, okay, decent, decent, not too bad. The one field card, that is at 1. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Tier Element or 1 Viso Starfrost from your deck to your hand. Fusion Material monsters and you control gain 500 attack. If a Tier Element you control or in the graveyard is shuffled into the deck or extra deck, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. That hasn't came up too much, but I can see this being really OP if this card stays on the field card zone too long. This card I have been seeing in use a lot because it has a good meal effect, I'm pretty sure. So if a monster is normal or special summon and you control a Taylor monster or blah blah blah, you can send the top 3 cards from your deck to the grave, and it's a continuous spell. Wow. Also, for the rest of turn, all monsters you control lose 500 attack. Interesting. If this card is sent to the graveyard by the card effect, you can add 1 Tail Element trap card from your deck to your hand. The trap card is really good. The trap card is an automatic negate every turn, which, wow, the trap card is a rare, I think. Interesting. Okay, cool. So there's a chance. Sylvian. Oh, this came out a long time ago. Nothing really new. Here's another Malefi guy. Malefi Mommy. Also level 2 beasts. Okay, so I'm seeing that this could be played with sprites, these level 2 beasts. Once per turn, you can attach 1 beast monster from your hand or face up on the field as material. This card gains cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can attach 1 beast monster from your hand or face up on the field as material. So I guess that means you can grab your opponent's cards too. From your hand or face up on the field as material. So yeah, you can grab your Earth monster opponent's beast monsters. So you take no battle damage from this card. When an attack is attack position, you can inflict damage to either of the attack position monster's attack. So this is, yeah, that's not really good at all. Tier Element, we went over her. Decent, decent. Who is this? Ooh, Amazoness Pet Liger King. Okay, level 5 or higher Amazoness monster, and Amazoness monster. Alright, your opponent monster cannot attack any monsters except this one. Alright, 29 attack. You can target 1 Amazoness card you control, 1 Amazoness warrior monster in your graveyard. Destroy that card on the field, and if you do, special summon the other warrior monster from the graveyard. This card cannot attack the turn and it activates this effect. It's a decent. It's okay. It's okay. Not the best. World Soul. It's an Earth Fairy again. Level 4. So I can see some of the combinations there. Supreme Sea Miria. Who is this? Aqua. Interesting. So that was all for the ultras. The ultras are looking pretty good and more geared towards tier elements, which is mostly what everyone kind of knew. Okay, so here's the Venusaur archetype a little bit. All right, here's a level 2. All right, we're getting some of the level 2 actions. Amazon War Chief, level 5, which we needed a level 5. If you control no monsters, you can special those cards from your hand. If you control no monsters or only Amazoness monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Wow, it's a Grandmaster. I like it. If this, or Keyzon, if this card is normal or special summon, you can set 1 Amazoness spell trap card or 1 polymerization directly from the deck. There you go. That's how you get to your boss monster. Amazoness Spiritualist, level 18 defense, level 2. Decent. I might have to mess around with these Amazoness. I did find them cool back in the day, just a little bit. So we might have to see. They have a quick spell. Love quick spells. Best interaction in the game. Allows you to just, swing the game in your favor so many ways. So quick plays are always one of my favorites. Take one Amazoness card from the deck, except Amazon Call, and either add it to the hand or send it to the graveyard during your main phase. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one monster you control this turn. That monster can attack all monsters your opponent controls each once. Also, your opponent also, all other monsters cannot attack. Okay, so take one from your deck, so add it to your hand, and send it to the graveyard. Okay, so it's basically allows you to search a monster, which is decent, and then during your main phase, if you set up one of the Amazonas, I think one of them, some of them. I don't think this one didn't do burn damage or anything, but it could already make double attacks if you use certain things for it. Yeah, I don't know if I would you put it on Emperor that much. Maybe, maybe. Can make a second attack during each battle phase, so we'll see. So maybe you attack all your monsters and then you attack directly for 32 with his own with her own effect to attack again. All right, so they got filled cards. Venusaur got filled cards. The Fluffle got a continuous spell card. Not gonna check all those off. Oh, here we go. Amazoness Hot Spring. Ooh, I like the artwork on that. When this card is activated, you can take one Amazoness monster from your deck and either add it to your hand, or if it is a Pendulum monster, place it in your Pendulum zone. When you take battle damage while you control an energy charge, you can gain life points equal to that instead. Oh, it's a continuous. Oh, okay. Interesting. Don't know how I feel about it. They have pendulum monsters. I did not know Amazoness had pendulum monsters. And then the rest are kind of, reprints. Here's Amazoness Queen. You cannot be destroyed by battle. Decent. I don't. Here's the tier element trap card. This one's broke. I hate it. It can just do so much for the deck and allows you to negate effect every turn if you can't get rid of it. But yeah, here's some of the Amazoness down here. So without further ado, I finally got some money saved up to get 10 packs. So wish me luck. Let's hopefully get at least 2 ultras. I want 2. I need 2. I don't care which 2. Actually, I do. I want TEARLAMENTS or Amazoness. I am cool with either of those. It is loading. I am going to spare you guys. Dang, no ultra color, really? Well, I'm going to spare us all of the opening packs and just skip this, and let's see what we get. Ah! Oh, I got the Joyous Melfleas. Well, this is the one that could attack directly, which was kind of cool, but I guess all of them. I did get one of the tier elements, the one that's at 1, so that's cool. I did get a little bit of the Amazoness support, so that's pretty cool. And I got another Fluffa mummy. So hey, am I about to make these Melfies? Am I about to make these Melfies? Milfies? This is Milfies? Milfie's mama? Milfie's mommy? Cool. Alright, well, anyways, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. I probably butchered some of these guys' name. If anyone knows about that Venusaur deck, Vena Softly, whatever, comment on that. Let me know if it's actually good or not, because we all know TEARLAMENTS is still in the thunder on this one. They stole it. Everyone have a great day.